What's good? You are watching Cat's Corner episode 24, actually 23. We're hitting that part of the year where everything gets real slow, especially because Comic-Con is creeping up.
Yeah, right. So
after Comic-Con happens, the crazy stuff's going to come out.
Everybody's holding out for that. But just remember, I said it. Grant Morrison's taking over Green Lantern, so you heard it from me a few episodes ago. So you'll see some announcements to a couple of the other guys that are going to leave Marvel.
That's right, they're going to DC. That's right,
DC for their books. I've had a couple of people come in looking for She-Hulk stuff. Is there anything going on with She-Hulk?
You know what? The only thing I could think of is that there's rumblings that there's going to be either a show or a movie coming out. I haven't seen anything.
And they're looking for the John Byrne era.
Yeah,
She-Hulk.
You know, a lot of times people are just kind of. They're doing their own speculation, kind of jumping the gun, and because there's just been so many announcements of who's going to be, like, I know this Kamala Khan first appearance is going to go through the roof.
Oh, yeah.
They announced she's going to be in the Captain Marvel movie.
And I've said that, 2 years ago? You know, I said, look, just wait for that movie announcement. Yeah, because it went crazy, then it dropped. Now with this movie announcement,
now it's official, so might be people just like preemptively like trying to jump on the She-Hulk stuff before anything gets announced.
Damn, dude, did you let one go, bro? That's 3 fries did that to you? Holy shit, Papa!
Anyways, let's get to our picks of the week. What do we have? What do we got for DC?
Flash 48, which is the Flash War. I mean, the first part was really good. I'm looking forward to this one. You got, and I've said it before. I'm a fan of the Green Lantern books, but they've been so screwy. But with Venditti, he's been really settling it down in it. And you got Hal Jordan coming out this week, and also he's doing Hawkman #1, so that's coming out this week.
Okay.
You know, I got 2 books from him.
Hawkman's one of those characters where he never seems to really take off. Like,
man, I mean, if they fixed him a couple of times, Jeff Johns fixed him and they screwed him up again. So we'll hopefully this new take, you know, is working. You got a Mr. Miracle #9.
It's been steady, right?
That book's been steady. Still Tom King. 3 more issues. You know, people are still picking up the book. I mean, it doesn't have the steam, or at least the back issue demand that it had in the beginning.
Right.
But it's still a solid numbers per issue. So I recommend that. Plastic Man by Gail Simone.
Is it Gail Simone?
I don't know, but I believe so.
I saw the title and I'm like, I just don't know if I'm really interested in reading a Plastic Man solo series.
Look, he's always been the Joker type. I mean, he's not elongated man where he's serious. You know, he's the comic relief. So, are you looking for a Deadpool kind of?
The sunglasses on him reminds me of Mechanic from He-Man. Like, I always associate.
You know, it's got a cool variant. You know, but yeah, Gail Simone. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to reading that. I like Gail Simone. She's always, and you got Adriana Mello. She's pretty solid artist.
That's a good variant. It's good to see like 2 women working together on
right,
this book
right.
as well. You
know, Mello's been around for a minute, so she's, you know. But I mean, I expect the book to be very comic relief, nothing serious. I mean, kind of like the Domino book she's writing for Marvel, you know. But I'm looking forward to that. I've said it a few times. I've been really steady on Suicide Squad lately. It's a rough book to read.
Rough because of the subject matter?
Just the way they're handling the characters. I mean, Amanda Waller's just I wouldn't want to work for her.
Right.
I mean, it's job before anything, and
she's an old battle axe.
You know, and just, you know, it's pretty solid. You know, got Titan Special #1.
That's sold out at Diamond.
The #1.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully they do something with these characters. I mean, Rebirth didn't help them. You know, 52 didn't help them. So,
you think that has anything to do with Teen Titans being so popular, where the grown-up version of it just doesn't really? Oh, that's not locked.
Yeah, no, it's not locked too. I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. I think it's just the fact that they haven't figured out Roy and Dick and Donna and
right,
and you know, to where like before 52. I mean, they had their place in the universe. There was a couple of issues, but they were steady characters. They're characters that people grew up with.
Right.
You know, now you have a different generation with Teen Titans Go, and you got the younger Teen Titans.
Right.
So, and with all these reboots, it's like, okay, where the hell does everybody fit? Which is like, I'm tired, man. Just make them fit, dude. Just tell stories. You know, Wonder Woman, that's been steady. James Robinson, and you got this Dark God storyline. which is kind of spinning into from dark metal.
Right.
So we'll see. I mean, there's more than this week for DC for me. It was like
a pretty big DC week.
It was a pretty big
you.
DC week for me this week, and there's a lot more of the titles. I mean, but that's for me. These were the 8 that I'm like, okay, I'll start with these and then work my way down the list afterwards. But yeah, these 8 were my picks.
Well, you have any
DC.
Image picks this week?
There's this book out of Image, and I've said it. I've called it a few episodes ago. Isola. They're coming out with the third print for number 1, second print for issue 2. There's something to this book.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't checked on first print, see how it's reacting on the second market, but it's got beautiful artwork, man. And the story's not bad. It's kind of like bone-ish, you know, very bone storytelling with humans and animals. It's almost got like a, God, you know, the what's that? Those 3 movies with the lion, with the kids in the
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yeah, it's got that fantasy feel to it. It's
right.
like royalty on the animal part, and the human has to protect it. You know, it's very interesting. Again, I've been super busy, so I haven't been able to read issue 2. I really liked issue 1, but
it says something if it's going to second and third print.
Especially
exactly. For an indie book like that.
Exactly. Yeah. You got Magic Order from
Mark Millar
and Coipel. I mean, the only reason I'm even interested is honestly, I love Coipel's artwork.
That book actually already has a Netflix deal.
That's why.
That's why it's a lot of people are in on it.
I mean, the only other book that I'm curious out of Image is Blood Strike Zero. I don't know why. I mean, I like those characters originally.
Is that Wildstorm?
No, that's Image. That's Rob Liefeld's stuff. But he's introducing this new character. I've seen him pump out on Instagram called The Pouch. I don't know if it's 0 or issue 3.
Right.
But I'm just curious about that. But you know, that's my Image stuff.
For me, I got one Image pick this week. Analog number 3. So number 1 is actually really hot right now. The first print of the book is like going $30-40 in the secondhand market.
Smoke.
And number 3 is sold out. So people are on. I don't know what it is about the book. I don't know if the story's that great or.
I mean, the numbers. I mean, I gave number 1 a good shot, and I don't think I might have sold out, but then I cut down my numbers because I sold out after the fact.
Yeah.
So I cut down my numbers for 2 and probably 3 also. I mean, I just have it for the pull list. It's not a book. I don't know. It's weird.
But on all the spec sites, everybody's talking about Analog.
Did it get picked up?
It might have a media deal or something, but yeah, people really like the book.
Interesting. Again, I don't have a crystal ball, so I can't, you know.
Right.
This is purely just enjoyment.
For me, I actually saw there's a book called Konungar, War of Crowns #1. Never heard of this writer, Sylvain Rumberg. And the art's by
Is that a Titan book?
It's a Titan book. It says...
Is it based on the video game?
No. The description of the book says Game of Thrones meets World of Warcraft. And I saw the cover. The cover for the A book it's a beautiful cover. It kind of reminds me of like Simon Bisley or Frank Frazetta.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if I ordered the book, to be honest.
Yeah, well,
a lot of that Titan stuff just doesn't. What's it called?
Konungar, War of Crowns. I mean, it looked interesting. You know, I like that kind of fantasy stuff. So.
Oh yeah. Huh.
And look at that. Check out that A cover right there.
That looks pretty badass.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if you find a copy of it, check it out.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments. All right, well, let's move on to Marvel.
Marvel. Oh, and I tried. I mean, I was like, So Amazing Spider-Man 800 shipped out. So Amazing Spider-Man starts with the second print, which was sold out before it shipped. So they solicited a third print last week. So it's got a cool cover. So you know.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, it's that weird kind of cartoony style.
Is that who's Ramos? Who's doing that?
I think it's Ramos. Yeah, and he's in the black outfit.
But it's funny because they solicited a Amazing Spider-Man 800 second print before the first print shipped. So, and it was so
people are excited about the book. Yeah.
But on the reading level, I mean, I got Domino #3. I've really loved. Again, I like Gail Simone. She's been around for a minute, so she knows her characters. I mean, she wrote Birds of Prey for a long time. I mean, she's not a novice of this, and I like her Domino book, and that's why I said, you know what, I'm gonna check out Plastic Man because she knows what she's doing. You're continuing the hunt for Wolverine, Adamantium #2 or 3, I believe, and man, I don't know what they're doing, but Wolverine slashed Cypher's neck last week, and I'm like, okay, he can't talk, you know. We'll see.
I know they're gonna introduce a new power
for Cypher or for
Wolverine. I don't know what book they're gonna do with this.
Lord Crease, oh my God. Whatever, works. Maybe it looks cool on the screen, but again, you know, whatever. You got Infinity Countdown, and that story's still going. We got Darkhawk #2, and I like the #1 because I like Darkhawk. A lot of people do. They remember him from the 90s. Marvel 2-in-1, the annual. Man, I love that book. I can't. Everybody comes in. It's such a good Fantastic Four book without having the Fantastic Four.
That's a book you pimp out.
Dude, it's such a good read just to see Johnny and Ben again interact, and you're like, you're like, oh man. Old Man Logan's been steady, and we'll see what happens to him. And now that Logan's back, Peter Parker's been good. Punisher, man. That you know, Rosenberg's been killing it for me with that Punisher book. You know,
I feel like I think Rhodey's back. Might be.
Well,
he's back, but I think he might be in that.
Oh, to get his armor back. I love, like I said, Star Wars for me has been very solid. Darth Vader 17 is out this week, and I'm loving that story. Thrawn, man, I can't wait to see him, to see what they plan to do with him on the big screen.
Right.
And that book's been pretty solid. You have a Thor #1, and Thor's come back. He doesn't have Mjolnir, but he's got a hammer, so we'll see what that story is.
80 different covers.
Exactly. Venom #2. That Venom #1, kind of, I read it a few times, and I was just like, I don't know what to think. I'm like, man, this is some fucked up shit. You know, they introduced another, like, he's introducing more Venom history, you know, like stuff that we haven't seen. So I'm looking forward to that.
Donny Cates.
X-Men Blue. The X-Men books have been pretty solid for me. Weekend is putting out a book called The Starboy out of Marvel. We'll see how good of a. I mean, I don't listen to his raps, but
he doesn't actually write.
It's just his character.
It's based on a character
design.
Yeah, it's based on a character from a song.
So a lot of people. I don't know how many dealers are gonna order that.
Right. Well, and on his website, he's selling a variant cover, so like a website exclusive variant, and that variant's already going for $40-50 in the secondary market. For me, I got a lot of variants this week. DC Detective Comics #982's got a really nice Mark Brooks cover.
Is that his first?
I'm not sure.
I think that's his first DC cover. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. First DC cover potentially. It's also like he's the one that does a lot of variant Star Wars covers. Really beautiful artwork.
No, he's clean.
And this is like really cool Batman cover. Then you got another Matina. Not my favorite, but it's all right. For Flash #48. You see it up on the screen. Tyler Kirkham. I'm on the fence with him. Some of his covers are nice, some of them are whatever. This one for Hal Jordan and Green Lanterns #46 it's cool. It's got Hal on the cover. You'll see like it's a real gritty looking cover. Hawkman #1. I never heard of this guy until Teen Titans, but Stepan Sajic.
He's been around. He's done stuff. He's done stuff over.
I like his color, the color scheme that he does, and it's Hawkman #1 variant. Like we said already, Hawkman's one of those characters where, you know,
people have a fan base for him.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, but again, they've. Is it Carter Hall? Is it Katar Hall? Is it this Hawkman? Is it the Hawkman from this world? Is it the Hawkman from that world? So hopefully they just get a Hawkman.
Right. Well, this the variant for this is already sold out. Who knows how many people ordered the book though? Because it's Hawkman. It's not something that no one's ordered 50 copies of Hawkman. So be wary of that. Then another Matina cover, the Suicide Squad #43. This is all the skulls with everybody's kind of emblem.
Dude, the last couple of those, they've been really cool.
Yeah. Oh no, he's killing himself doing these things. And then Jenny Frozon's got another Wonder Woman.
Oh, that one's sweet. The whole group shot.
Yeah, it's got a group of all the different like women. It's got the female Green Lantern. Image. Magic Order #1, we already talked about it. Mark Miller's got a new book. It's already got a media deal with Netflix, so that buzz has already got people interested in it. There's an Adam Hughes variant coming out. It's a C cover for it. It's already sold out at most online distributors, so if you get a hold of it. Everybody likes Adam Hughes, and it's a hot property. And then Weatherman #1, we really don't do incentives for Image. This is one of the rare incentive variants that you get from Image. It's a 1 in 25 by Matteo Scalera. Kat already talked about Amazing Spider-Man #800 going to second print. Well, Amazing Spider-Man #77 is going to a third print. That's your Red Goblin.
I mean, it's a Image. It's the Image redone, but it's got like a red hue to the whole.
So it's the
cover.
same. It's the same for the second print, but yeah, they just changed the color in the background. Something to look out for. Deadpool Assassin #1, another Bill Sienkiewicz a variant. He's one of those guys where like he's got a fan base, but it's not. It's just something you hold on to for later because it's great artwork, but it's not for everybody. Not everybody loves it.
Yeah, he's not the burning the racks type of variant.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And it's actually an homage to one of his older covers. It's an Elektra book from a few years ago where she's kind of a big gun. Yeah. So it's an homage to that.
Electra Assassin or whatever it was. Yeah.
Marvel 2-in-1 annual. It's got this Korean artist Pyongjun Park. Have you heard of him?
No.
You see it on the screen. Awesome, beautiful variant. And then it's not incentive, so if you can find a copy of it, pick it up. Thor #1 has got 75 different covers. The only one that I like is a Carrie Andrews cover. It's a Connecting Party. I don't really like the Connecting Party covers, but this one's like really, really nice. And it's also not an incentive cover, so
open variant.
Then Venom #2's got a Mike Del Mundo variant. I really like it.
1 in 25. I think.
But it's a pretty cool cover. The only issue with it is it's a white background. So finding a clean copy of this cover, if anybody has it at all, is going to be tough. So be on the lookout.
Just use a soft cloth with a little bit of Windex, just a squirt, and rub it real gently, and the dirt should come off.
There you go.
Look it on YouTube.
Anyways, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for watching. You know the drill. Smash that like button. Leave comments. Let us know what you think. And we'll see you next week. Take it away, Kat.
Get out tomorrow. Support your local comic book store. A lot of good stuff on the table. Support print. Yeah, man. Just read.
Yeah, weather's nice.
Grab
a book. Get to a park. Check it out. See you next time.